Kia ora everybody, it's Tom from Auckland here. Some of you are on my email list that goes out very sporadically. Basically what I'm doing is I'm kicking off an old folk medicine evening that I used to have at cafes, and I'm changing it a bit. I'm having it at people's places now, starting with mine on Wednesdays at 7:30 in Royal Oak Epsom area. I'm just on Hollywood Ave, which is off Parr Road, and my landline is 624 0068, and my mobile is 021 251 3058. So if you're thinking of coming along, I'd appreciate getting a ring. Evenings are going to be free, but if people do need a treatment with the pain technologies, then I like to get a $2 koha for that. So that's kind of how it's going to work. The noni and the colostrum juice that you see here, I've done sound files from clients that got a free pilot trial on those two remedies, and I can send you those sound file links, and when you listen to them, I believe that you're going to be listening to absolutely irrefutable evidence of breakthrough pain and injury remedies and breakthrough immune remedies. Just absolutely amazing stuff on there, and just so many people with such breakthroughs with so many conditions. That, I'm not selling those myself, but I think it's well worth listening to, just so you sort of know what's out there. The Boptron light and the APS device and the electric acupuncture device that you see here, I've got. The pain patches, a friend of mine, Sue, she lends me a couple every now and again, and I'm only just sort of coming to terms with these, but I've seen them doing absolutely amazing things at meetings that she's run, where she's getting relief, not just with pain, but with pain and all manner of kind of symptoms. But they're providing very, very fast relief, and we're talking about in the minutes range, and they're lasting for 24, 48 hours, just simply sticking a couple of pain patches on. So there's a lot of things out there that are really working, and really what we're looking for, especially if you're a patient of any kind, is you're looking for the cheapest way to get alleviation from dis-ease, because who doesn't want a breakthrough remedy? Why would you want a good remedy when there's a breakthrough remedy? So I think it's important to look for breakthrough remedies, because it makes everybody's life a lot easier if you've got a remedy that not only knocks your pain but also knocks other immune conditions you may have. But human body's a strange old thing, and we don't always sort of get the result with one particular remedy, so we have to kind of look at it from a few different angles and try everything from technologies to cleansers to physical therapies to tonics. But the beauty of it all with a small group is you can have all those resources in a group, whereas just one person, that's not often that you've got one person that's got all those things in the average home. So I'm quite excited about the potential to get really huge pain relief if I can successfully get a group started with pain and injury people. So if you've got pain and injuries, or you know anybody that's got pain and injuries, how about sending them this little YouTube video and seeing if they're up to getting on the buzzer and saying hello, and then we could just start to get a group that's really, really delivering, and then that can expand further. Okay, let's have a look at what else we've got in this little ebook here that could be of interest. Well, the old light worked on Cash and the Elephant's foot, had her up and walking within 2 days, and she was throwing sticks around, cured up her bed sores that she had from lying down all the time, cured up an ulcer on the bone, cured up a surgical wound that had never healed after an operation on her pigeon toes. Mariah, a really nice place to demonstrate these things. Got a great result with a chap that couldn't raise his hand above his head at one stage, and another chap that had a jet ski accident fracturing 3 vertebrae. And it's just simply a matter of, if you've got if you've got good remedies, then you can be confident going into a lot of different situations. I've never lost my enthusiasm for Thai yoga massage as a remedy, because it's just so old and ancient, and it really, really does show people what well-being is again. Apart from being able to sort of iron out back pain with just one or two techniques, it makes people feel wonderful. So it's just as applicable in the bad back, sore back situation as it is in the stress, anxiety and depression situation. And like I say, just one technique can make a huge difference to people. But if people can, sometimes people like to focus on this, and we can run through a bit of a routine so that you grasp these 5 or 6 techniques, and then wherever you go you can change the way people feel, and get free swaps for yourself as well. So when you meet other practitioners, you can do a little swap. I mean, with so many toxins in our food, and we're all under so much stress in this day and age, that these backs and shoulders, they really do get sort of stiff and seized up, and this is just kind of like the oil that the engine needs, this Thai yoga massage. And even though we're in the modern age, and I've talked about all these breakthrough remedies and technologies and all that sort of stuff, you can't go past basic cleansing. I mean, the body's always going to want to cleanse every now and again, and it feels so much better when you do it. And this, I can tell you, this liver flush has had an absolutely amazing impact on my personal life, because I had this bike accident when I was 21, and a lot of things would trigger it again. The pain at the very base of the skull, and hot weather is one thing that really gets me, and certain foods, rich foods, air conditioning, all those things can sort of give me a lot of troubles with that pain at the base of the skull. But since doing this liver flush, it's been infinitely more manageable, and so it's something I'm very, very keen to promote. And I've seen the huge amount of good that it did at Rainbow Health, because I went down there and I sort of talked to about 23 of his clients, and it was the backbone of what he was doing down there. So liver flush, you can make it up yourself for about $7 or $8, and it's all over in a night, and you can have all these green waxy stones floating down the toilet bowl. And the way you feel the next day is the part that interests me the most, because I would really like to survey a lot of people that do this, because I believe that it calms people down for days on end, and everybody is going to be feeling, I believe about 80% of people are going to be feeling at least better for a week after doing a liver flush. Okay, it's just my theory on it. Alright, better wind up now. I think you've got a general sort of grasp on what I'm trying to achieve, and I'm happy to go to anybody's place and demonstrate these remedies as well. I'll just zoom you back down to my contact details now again. Okay, my home number, which I haven't put on there, is 624-0068. I'm in Hollywood Ave, which is sort of like in the Three Kings, Epsom, Royal Oak sort of zone. And it's Wednesday night, 7:30, a folk medicine night based on pain and injuries, but anybody welcome. Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys to see whether that fits with what your interest levels are or your needs at this particular time, and if it happens, it happens. But I'm going to make the night available for about 6 weeks on Wednesdays, but I do like a call so as I know if people are coming, or an email. Okay, ka kite, Tom.